How?
Hi, welcome to Gamers Nation 1, 2, 3, 4. We are a gaming podcast where we talk about games every week. I guess the hot topics of the week, if there is any. This week has been kind of slow. There hasn't really been anything, like wowsing, amazing. Well, at least for me personally. So, all right. So, Lian, you know what? We're gonna start the was it introduce yourself? Yeah, introduce yourself. The introduce yourself segment of the show. So we're gonna get started. So, Dirty with the blue hair, introduce yourself.
What's up, YouTube? This is Dirty with Gamers Nation 1, 2, 3, 4, the family, aka the Iron Flag of podcasting.
Yes. I'm sorry. Next we have Miss Coupon Strives. How you doing, Coupon? Oh, I'm sorry. Introduce yourself.
Coupon Stride, your gaming diva, bringing you smooth moves and nice listenings, and we're gonna play games, and we're gonna talk about games. No, I'm just kidding. Hi guys, how y'all doing?
You sound like a radio announcer for a second. My
For
God.
a second. Oh,
Wow, that was
hit me
great.
up.
That was
92.7. Kiss
Oh my
FM.
Well, you know where she lives at now, people. No, I'm playing. All right. Next we have the wonderful Lynn. How you doing, Lynn?
Hey, Will.
Introduce
guys.
yourself.
This is Lynn, aka iPod 1 reviewer, and for a limited time, get your 12 months Xbox Live Gold for $39.99. Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
Online code.
Oh, what a
Does
crap.
it expire?
No, I don't think it
Because
expires.
I'll have to use it for next year already. Reading.
No, you could actually put the code in and it layers over it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it will just continue for the
I'm
following
good
year.
for next year, I think. But I can
Lucky.
use another one.
Oh, you are lucky. But
I can use another one.
next we have Trent from the Trent Network. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Trent from the Trent Network.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't even know why. I just say introduce yourself, next person. No, I'm sorry. Anyways, I am Will, and let's get started. Yay! All right. So Lynn said on Amazon for a limited time there is a sale. It is an online code for $39.99. You can get yourself an Xbox Live membership. Temporarily.
Major Nelson tweeted it, and actually Miss K retweeted it. So.
Ooh, yay, Major Nelson. Major, more like a major pain in the. Never mind.
Well,
I'm sorry. You guys know how
I don't need it, so I'll hold off. There'll be other sales.
I wish I could get it, but I can't. But yes. Anyway, so is anybody gonna be renewing or adding on to their Xbox Live?
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
Really?
I'll be getting the Xbox One in a couple of weeks, so I'll probably pick it up.
Yes.
Get it while it's on sale. Save you $20.
It's on Amazon, you say?
Yeah, it's on Amazon right now. $39.99 if you're in the States for a year.
Xbox Live.
Xbox
I
Live.
retweeted it.
I need a
Oh.
PlayStation one, but
Yeah, here
Oh,
it is.
but you're not following me on Twitter, so
I
you
thought
know,
I
guess,
did click on
won't
you.
Get it.
Aw, I've been trying to find everybody on Twitter, and I'm just...
Aw, poor. I'm
They blame me
sorry.
for it.
I know. The things.
What's your Twitter? Well, no. But I'll find you through Miss K.
You'll find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find you through Miss K.
Same as my YouTube.
We have some comments.
Same as my YouTube.
Oh, it's in your YouTube. Okay.
So we have John Niner 7 saying, "What's up, people? What's up, John Niner 7?"
Hello.
We also have the Ghost Train. Woo woo 777. He said, "Good evening, folks. Good evening, Ghost Train. It is a pleasure to have you. As always." I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm just so
Oh,
blah.
Ghost!
What? Yeah, Ghost.
Hi!
Boo.
Took me a minute. I'm like, I know that person.
Hi, Ghost.
What up?
You almost forgot who Ghost was, huh?
No, I didn't forget. I just didn't know what. I didn't know there was a comment section on the side there.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, we lost someone. We lost Lynn! No!
This is a travesty.
We're having a moment.
We're having
Technical
a technical
difficulties.
difficulties.
Please mind. Yes, please don't mind the technical difficulties.
Yes, we're gonna have this a lot, so just please, you know, today is just a blah. It's just blah.
There
I don't
hasn't
know
really
why I'm
been
so
much
blah.
going on.
No, nothing really has been going on.
Dying Light came out.
Wait, what is it? What?
Dying Light came out.
Oh, Dying Light.
Yes.
Yeah.
First AAA title they claim. At
The first
No.
AAA, yeah, of 2015. They claim. There have been people that said that it's good, and then there are people that said that it's like bad. But I only heard nothing but good things.
There's a lot of hype behind it. I think that's why some of the
Yeah.
people are saying those bad things about it.
Honestly, I'd say it's a lot of bad things.
Hi. Yes.
Did you get Toad?
No, I didn't get Toad yet.
You can get him on Amazon right now.
Yeah, I know. It just hit me up on a message. I just got one on my phone.
Yeah, the Toad Amiibo's available, people. You heard it live here. If you guys are Amiibo collectors and you guys are looking for the Super Mario collection, you got Toad available.
Yeah,
Get
it's
them
on.
for
It's on
scalpers too.
Amazon. Okay, they opened the pre-orders now because earlier today it wasn't open for pre-orders.
So
So
it's just it's open for pre-orders. Okay.
yeah, it's open for pre-orders now. So if you want Toad, you know he's gonna be the one to go quick. Get him now.
Yeah,
Yep,
get them
get 'em.
now.
Get him now.
Everybody wants that Captain Toad DLC whatever add-on.
What happens to?
I'm selling my Amiibos.
You're selling your
All of
Amiibos?
Yeah, I don't know if I should do a bundle or if I should sell them off separately.
I don't know. Sometimes there are people that just want
Oh, you don't want them anymore.
yeah, like there's people that just want one in particular, but then there's just people that are just starting and they'll just buy the whole freaking thing off of you just so that way they can have like that edge, you know? So, so that's why I say I guess sell them as a bundle, but that's for me. And I feel like it's easier to keep track. Oh, we also have Wolfflo. He's
Hi,
on here.
Wolfflo.
He says, have you guys played Dying Hype yet?
No.
Not yet. I think I'll wait till the hype does die, and then I'll try it.
Honestly, no. You know what? I learned my lesson this year. I said this year, like for example, I got myself Assassin's Creed Unity yesterday for like $3 because I traded in Little Big Planet 3 and it was like $25. So it's like, you know what? From now on, I'm not getting games day one anymore. I'm gonna wait for the updates and all that stuff to come out and. So yeah, my friend, he got Dying Light on Xbox, and he told me he's good. He's like, it's a mixture of Mirror's Edge meets Dead Island, and I'm really And Wolfflo says, perfect. Sup? I'm starting to get tired of the same games with different names.
Right?
So yes, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the zombie games in general. All of them are the same. None of them really do anything unique. None of them do anything different. Well, the Last of Us was the only one that I felt that it did something right. Usually the stories. I don't know. Do you really? I don't think that they're really.
It feels like one.
It feels like one, so I think it is because I guess games in general where like a monster or something bites you, you turn into it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just tired of these zombie type of games right now. Can we let up on that right now?
I've been tired of zombies since Left 4 Dead.
Walking Dead kind of did it for me, to be honest.
Yeah. But oh wow, so we're getting some really good comments here. All right, so Ghost
good.
Trainer said, Square Enix new PS4 exclusive Project Code Z looks to be a JRPG supposed to be announced this weekend. Ooh! Now is it gonna take 8 years to complete? I hope
I'll be
not.
bankrupt by then, because I'll stop buying the fucking games. Well, no, you know what? No. I take that back. People are actually playing their games. Final Fantasy 14 online, a lot of people play that, so, I can't be too harsh. So, yeah.
I
They're
mean,
not
there are
Stop being harsh.
people are playing
Yeah.
Destiny and people are playing, other stuff. I'm starting to play my PS4 now. Surprisingly, yes. Surprisingly.
A lot of people.
Oh yeah, and we're getting werewolves. Yeah, we're getting werewolves too with the Wolf Among Us, right? Isn't that? I haven't played it yet. Is the Wolf Among Us? Yeah, that's about werewolves, right? You get turned into a werewolf.
Well, Order 1886 has werewolves, doesn't it?
Does it? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been following anything.
I think wasn't that like at E3 they showed like a werewolf or something? Or was that the other game?
Well, I don't know what it was. It was some sort of animal that was attacking the dude, and that's all I know. I think it was a werewolf. It could be. But yes. Oh, also, I'm sorry. I'm like going back and forth on this one. But back to Dying Light. Ghost Train says the embargo was lifted hours before release. Seems like another polarizing title. Yes, and there are people that are known for doing this. Like, for example, Ubisoft. Doesn't Ubisoft do this? That they like wait to the very last minute to lift the embargo before they can say something. And yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Ugh, can't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm crazy.
Yeah, it sucks, but
Yeah.
Quantum Break.
What about Quantum Break?
Hold on, let me see. You can pre-order it on Amazon.
I'm not pre-ordering.
I don't pre-order. I'm not pre-ordering it, but
I'm done. I'm putting myself on a budget.
right?
Perfect. You know what? The thing is that it's ridiculous. These games, like last year, was a complete explanation of why to never pre-order games. Never pre-order your games. Ever.
Date changing, everyone.
Date changing,
this year,
broken
try it.
games.
Yeah, it'll be an awesome thing for you because you'll have more money to do other things with. You'll realize that the hype wasn't that serious. Scalebound is also on pre-order, but I'm just not going to pre-order it.
So on my Vita, all 17 games and all accessories.
What happened?
You selling your Vita?
I'm getting rid of everything.
Oh, you don't want your Vita?
I'm selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, it's just like, there's one lesson I learned last year, is just to, like, you know what, like, the thing is that sometimes you just want everything. You want everything, and then the thing is that when you get it, you don't have time to play it, it's not as good as you think it is, you think it's this, you think it's
like,
that.
the last thing you need to worry about when gaming is if your game is going to be, if it's going to stand up to the hype or not, or if it's going to actually work, or do you got, like, why do we have to feel that it seems this year has started off on a very disheartening note as far as gaming is concerned. Like, I feel drained and I haven't even begun. And I'm hoping I'll get my second win by February. You know, with me moving to a new location, hopefully that'll be my second win I can get, and hopefully everybody else will get one sometime. But right now, all these games that I'm seeing on the horizon suddenly getting pushed back and whatever else is going on with it just looks like a repeat of next year, and I'm going to be stuck on my Wii U enjoying what they have to offer because I haven't touched my Xbox One in a while. And that damn thing, I paid for it. I should want to play on it, but it's a glorified Blu-ray player to me.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't do that too well, I heard.
Oh, it's fine. I haven't had any issues as far as the Blu-ray player. Like, it plays the games, but I don't know. Or I mean the movies, but
the best one, I think. That's
Huh?
sad. The PS3 is still the best Blu-ray player, and that's just sad.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I have one of those, so if this thing, decides to call it quits, I'll just use my PS3. But aside from that, I mean, I'm just looking forward to games this year. I want them to work. I want them to be as good as everybody's claiming them to be. As far as, I do want that for everybody. I want everyone to enjoy their games and stuff. And there are people out there enjoying them, and that's good. But people like myself, I have to be skeptical because money.
Yes, yeah. It seems that seems to be an issue for everybody.
Yeah, money's tight. I can't be rolling around here just dropping dollars like I'm rich.
Dropping dollars like I'm at a strip club and just
making it rain, make it rain. So I just say to everybody, be cautious. Don't pre-order. It's not, the games will be there.
Yeah, they will. Unless if you're getting like a special edition, if you're a collector, try to like.
If it's a special edition and it says Nintendo on it, then I understand. Other than that, special edition and no Nintendo, trust me, it'll still be there. There are plenty of special editions out there that are still special edition on the shelves, collecting dust. Because they put too many out there, they wanted everybody to buy them, so you'll be fine.
It's so hard, like last year it was like, it's like towards the end of the year they put so many games in one place that you just feel so drained, and now it's like this year I'm just trying to get back into where gaming was with me, I guess, where I was like a trophy hunter, and I don't think I'm gonna go back as hard as I was, but I'm only going for easy stuff. What?
Hunter.
Fine, whore, whatever you want to call me, I don't care, man. Seriously. Oh my God.
So
I am Brad going mobile.
Trainer.
What?
I am Bread is going mobile.
I am Bread is going mobile.
What is that? What is that?
Oh, that video game where you're a piece of bread trying to become toast. It's quite entertaining.
So silly.
It is. It really is, but it's
funny.
I'm sorry, it's so funny to watch people rage quit that game.
What, is it like another Flappy Bird?
No, that is not. No. It's kind of like the whole Octodad type of deal, type of thing, but it's just bread. And you're trying to get the bread, and literally you are bread, and you're trying to get your bread self into the toaster that's on the other side
from the table
of the kitchen.
Get on the table. You can't get on the floor.
Yeah, you can't be on the floor because you have to stay edible. So if you stay on the floor too long, you become non-edible. You start to die. Yeah, you get lint and stuff on you, and you die. It's so hilarious. It's funny to watch. I swear, watch it.
Okay, I need to actually look this up because I have been so out of the loop.
Dude,
like
you have seen it? It is so funny.
It is funny to watch other people play it, though. I've watched a couple of YouTubers play it. They are so. This is stupid. Who made this game?
I know.
Like that you're playing it.
And then once you get all the way to the daggone toaster, the toaster is unplugged. So you got to figure out how to plug damn toaster up.
Oh, wow. That's funny. So you, as a piece of bread, have to figure out how to plug in a toaster so you can so you can burn yourself essentially and die.
Get a 10.
That's funny.
I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, mobile games are not my thing.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow, which I meant to make a video about it, but I just want to give a shout out to Red Knight on Active Gamer Life, who made a movement for hashtag Operation of the Prime, which is basically the Metroid Prime trilogy will be releasing tomorrow. So do yourselves a favor, go get that game. Support it because that's surely Nintendo fishing to see how many people are interested in Metroid, so we can get a new Metroid. So support it, please.
Oh yes, I'm actually.
I am gonna get it. Never played a Metroid game, but hey, whatever. Never late. Better late than never. So I'm gonna go ahead and.
I'm getting it. I'm gonna be getting it. I'm gonna be getting it. $10 for 3 games.
For 3 games for the first week. That is a deal.
It comes out tomorrow, and today's the last day for Punch Out. If you guys haven't gotten it yet, today's the last day for Punch Out. Yeah, so.
And I wish they would bring Kirby's Return to Dreamland over here. They got it in Japan, bastard.
What'd you say, Dirty?
I said I have Punch Out already. I'm just waiting on that Prime trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
I can get another freaking code then, because I don't have any more money left in my account.
Aww.
But The music of League of Legends, for those of you that like that, Volume 1 is free to download on iTunes or Google Play.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So for League of Legends fans, for the hours and hours that you put into that game, and if you're sitting here watching us the show, thank you. But I know how addicting that game can be. Even though I don't personally don't play it. But I mean, I don't want to look. I'm trying to be a little more open-minded. You know,
Oh no, you're
this way.
fine. I
That's
just
what I'm-
happened to see a maple bacon donut. Ew.
Oh my god. That sounds yummy. I don't care. I don't care. That sounds yummy as all. I don't know. I've been out of the loop. I've been staying away from, I like go on Facebook, but it's like literally for a second. I have literally isolated myself just for a little bit. I just needed a break from the internet. I just needed a break from the interwebs and stuff.
Just as a heads up to you so-called scalpers out there for the amiibos, Amazon has put up precaution. You can only get 2 per customer.
Yay!
About time.
Yeah.
A little late on that one, Amazon, but okay.
Well, that's all the retailers. They're all starting to finally, figure that thing out. But
People
whatever.
griping, they finally do something about it.
Yep. So you can only get 2 per customer. So I don't know if you get it this first time, you go back around and try and get more. They might be like, nope. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably didn't think that the Amiibos was actually going to take off the way it did.
Yeah,
actually gonna
in
sell.
the beginning I can understand that, but it took them quite a while.
Sales have been kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
Well, if they've been lackluster, it's because they're not making enough. That's the problem. Everybody wants them, but they're not making enough if the Amiibo sales are lackluster. Or you're making it exclusive to the store, but only making 3 per store.
Okay.
That's a freaking problem.
I just got a heads up. Apparently, the Majora's Mask Special Edition will be available February 13th. So if you pre-order...
I thought that's what it was always like that.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that everybody knows that as well, because they got some more announcements posting it, that's all. Just giving a heads up.
Okay. All right.
And they have an interesting look.
Okay.
He's so cute. Ew.
Okay, to all you Spotify lovers out there, Sony is adding Spotify to the PlayStation 4 and I believe the PlayStation 3, but it's removing YouTube and Nier from the PlayStation Vita. So it said that Sony announced today that Spotify will be coming to the PS4, the PlayStation 3 later this spring, which will also mark the end of Sony's Music Unlimited subscription service. However, PlayStation Vita users will be losing some handheld functionality in the coming months. As part of the new service called PlayStation Music, users will be able to link their Spotify account to their PlayStation Network profile. Players will be able to use Spotify and Spotify Premium while playing games on the PS4 to create their own custom soundtracks. Ooh! Spotify via PlayStation Music will eventually also come to Sony Xperia phones and tablets. Before Spotify launches on PlayStation systems, Sony's own music streaming service, Music Unlimited, will cease operations on March 29th. Anyone with the active Music Unlimited subscription prior to February 28th will have access to the service for free until March 29th. PlayStation also revealed via its support site that PlayStation Vita will lose a few apps in the coming months. The YouTube app for the handheld is no longer available to download and will no longer be supported for those who have it after April 20th. However, players will still be able to access YouTube through their Vita's web browser. A March system update will also remove the Maps application from the Vita, which will cause functionality for the system's Nier app to stop. Nier was a social networking application for the Vita that was intended to locate, show what nearby Vita players were playing and their handhelds, and yada yada, you know the rest. It was Sony trying to do a Street Pass or Spot Pass or whatever it was. So, yes. So how does everybody feel about Spotify coming to the PlayStation 4 and the fact that you can play it while playing games?
I don't care.
Really?
No.
This is not big news for everybody? Nobody's excited for this?
I have Spotify on my phone, on my tablet. I mean, that doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
What they need to do is get servers on track.
Yeah.
That's all we've been asking.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
I I just can't believe that, that Vita's losing all these apps and stuff. It's like, what's the point now? Like, I mean, I understand nobody probably used them, period.
Anymore.
I don't know. It's like nobody was using it, period. Like the YouTube app, that I don't understand, but it's the other ones. Like, I don't care about the other ones. I never used them anyway. So, but the YouTube app, seriously? Really? I don't know. Whatever. I'll just stick to my damn cell phone. Oh well. Anyways, moving on. Is there any other interesting news? Oh, Coupon, you sent a link earlier in the podcast, before the podcast started, where Iwata Wii U is not over yet, with unannounced titles to be revealed. But when? Following Nintendo's financial report, for the first 9 months of the fiscal year of 2014, Japanese site Sankai has revealed a bit more information on the Wii U's future. According to the site, Iwata stated that the Wii U is not over yet. I want to continue to build on playing on people's high expectations for the system. He also stated that there will be multiple unannounced titles for the Wii U coming up. While they will most likely be revealed during E3 2015, the site does not state the exact time or date. Still, it will be interesting to see what other games Nintendo will have in store for the Wii U owners. So yeah, this is from DualShockers. Thank you, Coupon, for this link. Yes. So sorry. Well, unannounced titles, we knew that this is a no-brainer. They have titles. The thing is what are they doing? The thing is that this is the issue with Nintendo. Since Nintendo doesn't really have third-party support anymore, it's like, should they focus on more new ideas like Splatoon and like take chances with that, or should they just stick with what they know? Is the question. And this will always divide the gaming community, because there are people that look at Nintendo and say Nintendo needs to try new things, they need to take chances, and then there's other people that just say no, stick with what you do, but just keep new games coming for the series. So it's like a mixture of both. It's a mixture of both, and you know what? Yeah.
And Nintendo, for the most part, they know what they're doing, and hopefully they'll come up. I just want them to stop being as old school as they used to be, and I see in the changes that they're trying to embrace, some of the modern day stuff and all, but it's just like most of your games still don't have any type of online co-op. That's still old school. We don't have in-voice chat. It's kind of still old school. Those are the things I'm kind of like, can we get a point game on some of that? Co-oping online with each other in your games, because not many people do the couch thing anymore. But
as much as I wish they still did.
Yeah. It sucks. It is.
I like the old way. I like the old way, but yes, I want them to have a better infrastructure. Because playing Smash Online is kind of hard because it's always lagging.
Well, that depends on your connection, because I don't get a lot of lag.
No. I'm talking about input.
Huh?
Input lag. Like whenever you use a controller, it doesn't feel as smooth when you play it like with a regular person.
I have that problem.
I have issues where the controller feels like it's literally a half a second off, and it drives me nuts. I hate it.
I haven't had that problem.
I still win some rounds, but
Oh, just blame it on the
blame it on lag, whatever. I don't care.
Blame it on the lag.
So Trent,
I got this week's deals for Xbox.
Oh, tell us Xbox news.
Xbox One and the Xbox 360, and the deals are good through February 2nd.
Okay.
So for Xbox One, there's Another World for $4, Battlefield 4 for $13.20. Battlefield 4 Premium, $20. Battlefield 4 Premium Edition, $20. Dragon Age Inquisition, $36. Dragon Age Inquisition Deluxe Edition, $42. EA Sports UFC, $10. Just Dance
Game of the Year.
Madden NFL 15 Super Bowl Edition, $24.
It should be free.
Yeah. FIFA 15, $19.80. Need for Speed Rivals Complete Edition, $15. NHL 15, $24.
$24.
Masters Edition, $45.
Mm.
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is $10, even though it was free not too long ago on the PlayStation.
That's one.
True that.
$10.
uh-huh.
Titanfall Deluxe is $12.50. Titanfall Season Pass is $6.25. So that's it for Xbox One. Then Xbox 360. You guys that. There's Army of Two, the 40th Day for $5. Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel, $4. Bulletstorm, $5. Burnout Paradise, $3.74.
Mm-hmm.
$4. Crisis 2, $4. Crisis 3, $8. Dead Space, $3. Dragon Age 2, $4. Dragon Age Origins Awakening, $5. Dragon Age Origins, $4.50. Fight Night Champion, $4. Fuse, $4. Just Dance 2015, $20.
Boo!
What?
Just Dance. I can't stand that game.
I like Just
Really?
Dance.
I mean, 2015, but the rest of them are.
Yeah, Just Dance 2015 is nice. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckonings, $4.
I love that
Madden
game.
NFL 15 is $24. Mass Effect 2 Arrival, $3.50. Mass Effect 2 Genesis, $2. Mass Effect 3 Alternative Appearance Pack 1 is $1. Mass Effect 3 Citadel 1 of 2, $7.50. Mass Effect 3, this is a firefight pack for $1. Mass Effect 3 From Ashes, $5. Mass Effect 3 Genesis 2, $2. Mass Effect 3 Groundside Resistance Pack, $1. Mass Effect 3, all these Mass Effects.
Okay,
Mass Effect
everything
3,
in Mass Effect, $1.
yeah, buy it $5. And then Omega is $7.50. Mirror,
Uh-huh.
$3.74. NBA Jam On Fire Edition is $4.94. NCAA Football 14, $7.50.
Yeah.
$8. Need for Speed Rivals, $20. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, $4. NFL Blitz, $3.74. NHL 15, $24. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, $9.89. Prototypes, $10. Prototype 2, $10. Skate, $4.94. Skate 2, $4.94. Skate 3, $5. $4.94 across the board. Syndicate, $4. Titanfall Deluxe Edition, $12.50. Titanfall Season Pass, $6.24. TMNT Out of the Shadow, $7.50. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, $7.50. And Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, $12.50.
Oh my God. Well, that is a huge sale, people. If you guys want it, go on Xbox and
Or
download it.
PlayStation.
Or wait, is it on PlayStation too?
Yeah, it's an EA sale.
Oh, it's just yeah, that's
It's
what the
kinda like-
is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like
Well,
with,
the free games, they have the free January games on here for PlayStation.
Wait, January games, or February?
No, I see January.
Because January is like Infamous First Light. That's all. They let us know that back in December. No, in November.
That and the Swapper. But see, they have DuckTales remastered on the PlayStation 3, and I wish I could have gotten that, but my PlayStation 3 is packed up.
No,
I
you know
wanted to
what,
play
Lynn, go to PlayStation.com, and when you log in there, you'll be able to put that in your queue for the PlayStation 3. Because I did the exact same thing.
Yeah, you can. And if you have the app on your phone, you can do it through your phone too.
Yeah, you can do it through your phone too.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
if it works.
If it works. But yes. But it always works for me. I don't have any trouble.
I'm
when
just
I do it on
saying,
my phone.
their servers, I sometimes
Yes, I know. If one thing is down, the whole thing is down.
I have a list too of the games that she
Go
made.
ahead.
But I'm gonna name the PS4 to make it really short.
Okay.
Battlefield 4, $13.99. Battlefield 4 Premium Edition, $23.99. Battlefield Premium Edition again, Season Pass, $19.99. These are PlayStation Plus prices, by the way. EA Sports UFC, $23.99. FIFA, $29.99. NBA Live 15.14, Need for Speed Complete Edition 14.99, NHL 15 23.99, $4.99. Peggle 2, $3.99. Plants vs Zombie, $10, $9.99. The Evil Within is $29.99, and Wolfenstein: The New Order is $29.99. That concludes it because I'm not going down the whole list. I mean, they're
It's
pretty much
okay.
the same.
They're
Yeah.
pretty much the same list.
Yeah.
Oh, Ghost made a comment just now that I have to read because I'm currently playing this game right now, and I'm actually doing a recording of a playthrough. So if you guys want to watch it, you guys are more than welcome. You just have to go to the Will of Gaming. But anyways, he says Last Light, Infamous Last Light. They need to make the next Infamous with Fetch as the main protagonist, much better character. I could not agree more. I love
Really?
her character
I've
more
heard
than Delsin.
complaints
I hated
about
Delsin.
her.
She's not. The thing is that no. The thing is that with the difference between Delsin and Fetch as characters is that she had a reason to be bad. You know, she had a reason. You know, her story is more deep. You know, she was homeless. She was a drug addict. She was this. She was that. She had a brother that really loved her and always stuck by her and all that other stuff. And Justin, what did he have? He was just a spoiled little freaking brat. And all he would do is spray paint for no reason. He would do this for no reason. Like, he had no motivation. And then on top of that, they give him the best power in the world, which was to take other people's powers. Delsin just comes across as just this and then Fetch was more of a relatable character. Even though that the First Light, if you guys haven't played it yet, I definitely recommend, if you do have PlayStation Plus, download it now before it gets taken out of the store. I think it is a far much better game. It's a far more relatable story than it is with the infamous Second Son. I honestly, personally, like the way that the game was done. I personally had more fun with it, and the game's only 5 hours long. You know, I kind of wish that it was a little bit longer, to be honest. But I don't know. That's just me.
I have a question.
What's
Topic.
up? Go ahead.
I was playing a Swapper, and it's an indie game. Am I correct?
It's free.
Yes, it's an indie game. Yeah.
Well, I'm getting a little tired of indie games being side-scrolling games. I mean, it's just like almost every indie game is side-scrolling. Does anyone else feel like this?
Into your indie question. I said I've got a segue into your indie question, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was just asking you guys, are you guys tired of side-scrolling indie games that don't have voice acting, or is that okay with you guys?
Well, no, the thing is that, you know what, there was an indie game that was, well, it wasn't really an indie game, it was made by an actual developer, but it was like an indie game that I wish that they would make like a sequel to it, is Shadow Complex for the Xbox 360. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It was made by Epic Games, or Epic Studios, or they used the Epic engine or something, I don't know. But anyways, it was such a fantastic game, and it was like a Metroid type game. It looked like the guy looked like he was Nathan Drake, and eventually he wears a robot armor suit. But anyways, to answer your question, if they do the side-scrolling correctly, I don't mind it. Like Guacamelee, I liked it. I loved it. Like, I feel like the only side-scrolling games need to be is like Metroidvania type games where your character develops and gets stronger and stuff like that. I don't have issues. I haven't played the Swapper yet. It looks fantastic to me, and I really want to try it out. But I really wish that they would kind of focus on like 3D. I guess like with Rime, like that's coming out for PlayStation, that looks really cool. Rime looks cool, and what was that other one? I mean, people like No Man's Sky. Me personally, it's not my thing because it looks like there's really nothing happening in it.
Yeah, I need to see more of that.
But like, you know, it's like they keep showing the same trailer
Same
over and
stuff.
over again. So it's like I don't get it. Like I'm not fully.
I keep hearing the same rumor because it hasn't been confirmation that something about a flood that they had. So all the information that they had before for the game is just wiped clean, and they got to start from scratch again.
No, I think that one
I
was
think
fake.
that was a rumor, right? Okay, cool.
I think that was fake. I think
Alright.
there was a flood, but they didn't lose anything.
Oh, okay.
Just
That's what.
delayed-
Yeah, that's what I was
just
trying to
delayed.
find confirmation on that.
At least I think that's what it was.
Lynn, how do you feel about side-scrolling indie games? Is it getting too old for you, or you're fine?
Well,
I'm sorry, Lynn.
I'll say this. Okay, whereas I'm not counting indie games, I did not buy a next-gen console to play indie games on. I still hold true to the fact of, if I want to play indies, I'll pull out the Ouya. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that to be rude or anything like that, but I did not buy this
No,
console
nobody did.
to put indies on. Not to say that indies could not grow titles, okay? But at the same time, that is not the reason for me buying, a next gen console. And I don't feel that indies can give me the next gen experience, not the true next gen experience.
Yeah.
They're good for nostalgia trips and all that stuff, and good for, filling up the time. But essentially, I agree with her. We didn't buy our systems for no dang on indies. We bought them for the next gen experience that we were promised, and we still have yet to see that none of these consoles are owning up to, and they all pretty much suck. So it is what it is. But whatever.
But the thing is that this is the thing. What they're trying to do right now is what Nintendo did back in the day. They're trying to get the people that have indie ideas, and that they're trying to put them into this what you gonna call it. They're putting it into this I can't even explain it. They're trying to build up their studios again. So if they get these indies, if they get all these indie companies, they're trying to make it so when they make a AAA title, like Ready at Dawn made God of War for PSP, and now all of a sudden they're making the Order 1886. So now they're giving these small companies bigger budgets to see how people take the game and then see if they can do something bigger with what team they have. I guess that's what I'm assuming. But yeah.
Dirty, how do you feel about indie games, side scrolling?
I don't really have a problem with them being side scroll. As long as the game is fun and I'm interested in it, I don't mind. But I really don't, buy into the indie games like that. There may be a few that I see that look, pretty cool, and I might try it out and see if I like it. But it don't really matter as long as the game is good.
Also, Wolflow says he thinks that the industry needs indies more than ever. And you know what? I have to look. I said this year I'm going to be a little bit more open-minded when it comes to things, because before I would have just dismissed this. But I want to be complete. Yes, we do need indies, because indies give us original ideas, and these game companies just keep giving us sequel after sequel after sequel after sequel, and we buy it and buy it and buy it, and the story gets stale as all hell. Like look at Assassin's Creed, for example. Even though it's a new character every time, but it's the same tired story and all this other stuff, and then so it gets old. It really, really gets old, and I don't know. Indies are good, but it's just that there's something they just need. That they need that idea, but they need to kind of work with the next gen engine. I don't know.
Well, that's just AAA companies could come out with some AAA titles as well. They don't have to keep rehashing all of these games. And the reason why they're doing it is because people are buying them. They're going to keep doing it because people are buying them.
Well, they're cheap, People don't want to buy the AAA title. They're cheap. And then if the games are cheap, in a way, it's really helpful because, it gives everybody, like, if casuals think that this is too expensive of a game, they can buy these cheaper games for like $15 and $10, and therefore they play like classic games for the retro people who like retro games but want that retro feel. Yes, they're making too many side scrollers. I agree.
Need to change the name from PlayStation to Indie Station and call it a day.
I kind of
exactly what we're getting.
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't mind more 3D like you just said. That's why I brought the question up, because there can be some innovative things with 3D, but I just think the side-scrolling thing, at least to me personally, is getting old. Because I kind of grew up with side-scrolling, but not really. I kind of grew up with PlayStation, but the only console I had before that was a Sega, and so I guess PlayStation 3D is more easier for me to play. I'm more used to it.
Yeah. Well, so what about games like Flower and Journey and games like so you don't like so do you?
Yeah, I like those games, but
they're not something you're gonna play all the time.
Yeah. Well, I know.
You're gonna keep coming back soon.
Yeah, because after you play something like that, you're kind of just gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just done. It's a nice little, games to play to.
It's a
What's
beautiful
up?
game. It really is. Flower is beautiful. It's a gorgeous
Mhm.
game.
I
Journey,
still haven't played it. The Journey and the other ones I played.
But seriously, no.
Only.
Like, if you look, but if like, I get what people are saying, because like literally, Flower is not like Flower is the game that you play on a chill Sunday. You play it once and then you're done. When you beat the game, it's over. That's it.
There's no
But like,
replay.
people want online games. People want like Elder Scrolls Online. I just have a feeling ever since that they went back on that, people are gonna be like, oh my god, Elder Scrolls Online. That's gonna take over Final Fantasy 14 in my opinion. I don't know. That's just what I'm assuming. I think Elder Scrolls is
Well,
gonna.
you know they have another Final Fantasy coming out that's going to be online in the future, right?
Whatever. I'm done.
You heard about it, right? What?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I forgot what it was called. I think it's 16. I guess
Oh god.
because
Oh, wait,
15.
yes, I remember. Yeah, there was Final Fantasy 16, but that was like announced like a long time ago.
Yeah, and who knows how long it'll be?
Yeah, who knows how long it will be, actually. I mean, I don't know. The thing is that when they showed, like, the cinematic trailers for online games, it's a really nice concept, and then when I get the actual game, it looks boring. And then I can't get into it because it's the same missions over and over. Kill 10 of that, kill 20 of that, walk 20 miles back to give it to the person, and then, you know, all that stuff, and then your character levels up extremely slow, and then you have to get all this stuff, and I don't know. That's the reason why I can't get into MMOs. I just can't. It takes forever.
Lazy. I'm tired of reading.
And I'm lazy. Yes, I want voice acting and all that stuff. And there are MMOs. There are MMOs that do talk. There are MMOs that do talk, but the story is so blasé. I'm just like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much.
Did everyone answer the indie question? Yes.
Yes. Go ahead and do yours. The side.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. A quick thing. This is for you, Coupon.
Oh.
Sales have surpassed 5.7 million worldwide.
For what?
Amiibos.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, wait, no, that ain't no yay. I don't get the money.
I don't get money. I wish I got $5.
So that's cool though.
That's indie. Okay. I was also thinking. Okay. I want to know each of you guys' opinion. What do you think about when you hear the term indie? See, because me, generally, whenever I would hear the term indie, that would convey to me low budget, much as B-rated movies or, you know, things like that, or games that might not, you know, hold your attention or give you good gameplay or, you know, have good interaction or the music quality or just the build quality of the game itself. But that's not necessarily saying that indie does not mean that, okay? It doesn't mean, but initially when I would hear the term indie, it's like, oh my God. So it's like, okay, why do I want to play that? You know, because the term itself would come across as being
Yeah, for me.
I want to know what makes you hear the term indie, and what does that mean to you?
Okay.
So what
She said, "What when you hear the term indie, what does that mean to you?"
Yeah.
So can I go first, real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I initially, how she said, you know, usually, I would say like probably sometime last gen. Yeah, last gen. That's how I viewed indies. You know, low budget, wasn't really worth my time, not a much replay value, all that good stuff. With this gen, I've actually dabbled into indies a lot more, and when I hear indies, I hear a new experience. I hear something to take a chance on. I hear cheap game. I hear you might not get replay value, but it'll be a nostalgia trip. And I also hear, you know, when I hear indie, I also hear potential, because I'm sorry to say, but these AAA titles, quotation marks there, you know, little air quotes. When I hear about AAA titles, all I hear now, as opposed to what I used to hear, is, garbage games. They're going to be broken. You're going to have to install them for 2 hours, maybe all day. You're going to have to, go through BS with the companies. You might not get a replay value. You got to pay $60 or more for season passes and DLC and all this other stuff. So when I hear indies, it's the complete opposite. And I hear something a little light. Something, it's kind of like kind of like eating a donut. Something light, something quick to eat. It's sugary, it's sweet, it's fun. Yay, I had a donut. You move on with your day. You don't really think about that donut all day, And I don't know. It's just with me. I ate a donut. I'm done. Ooh, donut. That's sweet. But it gives you the warm and fuzzies type of deal. You had something sweet and you're enjoying it for what it's worth, and you don't look too deeply into it. You're not analyzing a donut's insides and outs and all that stuff. You're just eating it. And that's how an indie is to me. It's just something to enjoy for the time that you get it. For the small price you're going to get it for, assuming you get it for $5 or lower. If you get it for anywhere around $20 or something, then there needs to be some form of replay value, some form of something to, something to keep me there for that $20. Otherwise, I'm just going to be like, not too, I don't know. But yeah, indies to me is a breath of fresh air for the industry, in my opinion. It is a definite breath of fresh air because we need something to cut through this stagnant air we're having with games, and I think that's where indies come in. And for most part, these AAA, publishers and developers and whatever, they started off in indies. So we don't know. There might be an indie right now that's working up the charts, and the next thing you know, they'll be the big AAA title. So that's how I look at it. Give them a chance because they might be the next AAA title that we'll be clamoring for in a few years.
That's true.
That's just how I look at it.
Dirty, how do you feel? How do you feel like when you hear the word indie? What do you get out of it? Like, what do you think? What do you think?
When I think about indies, I think about like a low budget game, cheap game that you can get. But my main thing is upcoming developing team.
Mm-hmm.
Team could actually turn into, the next Capcom, what I'm saying, the next, Ubisoft. And that's what I think of when I hear indies, what I'm saying, is they're going to be the next ones because, there has been in the last 2 years game developers that actually closed doors. So who's going to take their spot?
That's
because
true.
Just like Coupon said, that, all these big name, developers, third parties, they was once indies. Now look where they at. But look where they going also. Who's to say Capcom won't be closing their doors in, a few years or maybe
it looks
tomorrow.
like they're going there. They may be tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. So, those indie companies, what I'm saying, they putting these little indie games out. Who's to say, Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo won't give one of those indies a big title to do, and it just so happens to be a AAA title, and it does well. You know what I'm saying? And that can take that indie developer, places. You know what I'm saying? To become the next, Capcom, EA. Oh, please don't be EA. Shit, I'd rather let them be Ubisoft. So yeah, that's what I think. Upcoming, third-party developers.
Yeah. Trent, what do you think about when you hear indie?
Be honest, I think about PlayStation Plus. That's not a bad thing, though.
No, it's not. No.
But I think of getting something for a low price, like everyone said, something cheap, basically, or free with PlayStation Plus, and having those experiences, like you said, for like a Sunday afternoon, like Journey or. Like that's not a bad thing. It's interactive art or whatever.
Yeah. You can look at it that way. Yeah. Personally, when I hear the word indie, normally I'm thinking movies, not really the games, but no, because honestly, I love indie movies more than I love the regular AAA movies. And because the thing is, because it's different stories, and I feel like the acting is a little bit more, it's more better, and the stories are a little bit more, deeper, because the pure person has that creative freedom. And then if I take that and translate that into indies and video games, that's exactly what it is. It's a small group of people with a very low budget, and they're basically, look, like, it's like, if life hands you lemons, make lemonade. That's what they're doing. So it's like, people with dreams. Like me, when I was growing up, I wish I could have made a video game, and if we had the tools like what we have now, back then, I probably would have been a video game developer right now, making my own indie game, and people would be downloading it 99 cents off the cell phone, and I'd be rich, and people want to be like, ooh, can I have you for my next game? Please? I'll be like, yes, you can. Yes. Okay, let's work on something. But anyways, I don't know. That's just me. But the thing is that we need more ideas in the gaming market. We cannot afford to shut doors on developers, despite whether the game is good or not. Any idea at this point? Because, like, look at the Nintendo. The Nintendo was full of ideas. Like, the old NES was full of many good games, but also many bad games, and therefore, and that's what kind of made the Nintendo extremely memorable, that you remember it for the bad times and the good times and all that other stuff.
Just like
but
the
then,
PS2.
yeah, and just like the PS2 as well. Yeah, PS2 was like that. And then also, this generation, as much as I really, because right now, games that do bad they're not gonna sell. They're not gonna sell anymore, because we're in a generation where you can get video games cheaper on your phone, you can get video games cheaper on like a handheld or whatever, and people would just rather play on their tablets or their cell phones. And the thing is that we need to find ways to get that audience into the gaming community, into the gaming console community. I mean, people have PCs now. PCs do everything except play the exclusives. And so people are like, I'm not going to buy a console. I have a PC that can already play that game, and I can get it cheaper through Steam and things like that. So the only thing that they need to work on is the pricing issue and trying to make like a Steam-like service for the console generation. Indies are being like, thrown out of the world, but eventually the good AAA games will come. And because of that, next generation, I feel like because of the sacrifices that we're making towards indies right now, that next generation could be a whole lot better with a lot of original ideas, with new AAA titles and things like that. But seriously, like before, I wasn't an indie person. I would always disregard indies like nothing. Like they were garbage to me. And I hate to say that, but now I tried some, like Dustin Elysian Tale. It's like I was forced to play indies now. And the moment that I was forced to play indies, I started to sort of enjoy them now. And, there's some that I like, and there's some that I'm like, it's a good idea, but it's not there yet. But it's not, it's not there yet,
Yeah.
And, but it's really...
Some interesting ideas that needed a little bit more baking in the oven.
Yes. It's like, the thing is that, I understand that when you're an indie developer, you can spend forever building a game. But then once the hardware gets outdated, nobody's going to play it by the time you release it.
Right.
So the thing is that you have to be really, careful. Like, I think No Man's Sky was being developed for like 6 years by like, I think 5 people or 12 people. I don't remember how many people were working on No Man's Sky. But like, graphically, that game's okay. I mean, it's not. I mean, for me, it's not. Like in the end, we always say. I always go back and forth. It's not about the graphics. It's about the gameplay. And then there's some times where it's like, I wish it was about the graphics and gameplay. So like, I have to try a little bit more games. I have to really be open-minded. And in a way, I love the fact that PlayStation Plus is giving us indie games that I would never try. Like the Swapper looks like an amazing game. I really gotta try it. And then what was that other one? What was it? That Steam World Dig? That one looks cool. So I don't know. That's just me though. That's just what I think. I think honestly, indies just means potential, like you said, Cooper. It's potential now. So potential and hope for a better future, maybe, and more people playing games. I hope so. I really hope so. I don't know. Normally we would be so against indies, like in another podcast, but like today we're like pro indies.
They're whack.
Yes.
Nobody plays indies.
Yeah. Oh my god.
For those that wanted the Majora's Mask 3DS,
yes.
Was they had the 3DS on sale. It was somewhere in the UK. I don't know exactly where. Anyway, It said Nintendo UK Store. So it's the Nintendo UK Store. It actually comes with the console, the game that's preloaded on the console, and a charger and the Skull Kid figurine.
But wait, is that a UK version of the 3DS? So because you know how Nintendo is with their
Region locking.
region locking, yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
No.
Yeah, so
That
then that
doesn't
wouldn't,
fit me in any way.
yeah,
But
it wouldn't help anybody out here because
for
then.
the UK viewers, yes, get yourself that
Yeah.
Zelda bundle because it's amazing.
Why they didn't bundle it all together for us? No clue. But, whatever.
Exactly. Oh,
I don't understand
I don't
it.
know. UK gets Europe gets all this really nice stuff.
Like we get it, but they separate the game. They separate
Yeah.
the
charger, which is what, $20 on the website. It's like, really?
But to be fair, when the 3DS
Why do they have a charger? I
XL,
thought they didn't have a charger
don't-
over there
no.
anymore.
if it does have a charger, then this is probably just to get people that
For
are
the
new
bundle,
to 3DS,
probably.
for the bundle. But
wow.
but seriously, I think really because back then with the 3DS bundles over there, they didn't include the charger when the 3DS XLs first came out. Now they're doing that with the new 3DS XLs and stuff like that. I'm like, oh,
Okay, but they take our charger away and give them.
don't do
I get
that.
it.
What if my charger broke and I was willing to buy a brand
Confused.
new
I'm
one?
totally
But
confused.
then that means you got to buy a third party.
Well, I still have my original
You know how
charger.
upsetting
But
it would be if I never owned a Nintendo product or any video game product, and here I am, a new person wanting
well,
to
I'm
buy
pretty
a
sure the
3DS XL.
retailers you buy them from won't let you walk out of there without buying their exclusive.
Yeah, but nobody
Smart.
wants to. But nobody wants to. Like the thing is that nobody wants to buy extra stuff. People would just say, "Never mind, then that's too expensive." I thought $200 was enough. People don't want to spend $220 plus the tax on top of that.
It's $200.
Yeah, it's $200. But if you trade in your 3DS XL, you get $100
I
off.
don't have a 3D.
GameStop.
Whatever you just said.
What?
If
The
you turn
Nintendo
in
3D, whatever you just said.
The new Nintendo.
the new
3DS
Nintendo
XL.
3DS XL. Yeah, that's a mouthful. But
I know.
yeah,
and
if you turn in your Vita or your old 3DS, you can get the new 3DS for $100, and then you have to pay extra for the charger because you have
Because
to
you have to
I
trade
thought it
in.
was like $179 or something.
No.
It is so
Okay.
stupid. You have to trade in. That trade-in thing is a piece of crap because you have to pay an additional $20 for something that you already have that you're trading in to buy it again. So stupid.
Is the old one $179? The old 3DS?
So if you're getting the original 3DS, I think the price goes down by like $20.
So that's the one that's
So-
$179, I guess.
Yeah, the original one is $79. Yes. For that.
I don't know. I can't complain about something like as silly as that. It's silly to me. It's whatever. Just get a charger, call it a day. If you don't want it,
I still don't understand why they didn't put a charger in there. I mean, that's just like
well,
you buying a PlayStation 4, but Sony said, "Hey, we're not putting the power cord in there because you can use the PS3 cord." And like,
Yeah.
no, because yeah, essentially, but I don't know. It's just the same thing as with other stuff that we get, like freaking having to buy chargers for other stuff that's batteries not included, stuff like that. I don't know. I just can't be bothered to
it's just-
care.
It's
They
gonna-
probably
I mean, there's people that, it's some people upset, and it's fine. I mean, kudos to everybody who's upset about it, but I just don't care.
Yeah, kudos to everybody who's upset about it.
What? I'm sorry.
I mean, if you bought every single
Because
3DS, you should
Nintendo's
have
been
more
doing a lot
than
of
enough.
silly stuff lately, so I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. It's just Nintendo being Nintendo again, whatever. Like, I don't care.
Like, I don't care. I don't care.
It's so lackluster starting this year off. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, this year, oh my god.
it's not gonna be like this whole year. I refuse. If that's anything, I will
it better
leave.
not be.
I don't care. I will
usually when the
freaking
new year
leave.
starts.
I will do other things. I don't care. I gotta.
But in this new year, though, New Year always starts off really bad. Like already, like in March, we're gonna get like a gazillion games. You know, we're gonna be getting a bunch of indies, a bunch of remakes, a bunch of.
Nintendo need to drop some a direct for next month, and start throwing out some stuff for no dang on
I
reason.
hope
Look
they
here.
announce some
I think
titles. I would
I
love
think
some
Nintendo's going to be.
titles.
I think Nintendo's going to do another direct, and I want to. Well, I want to say next month because I really think they're going to do a direct straight for Devil's Third because that game is damn near complete, and that game got to be coming out within the end of February, beginning of March. I don't see that game being delayed that long when the guy already said, "Hey, the game is near complete." So Nintendo has to do a direct on that game.
But I
They
honestly don't
have
think that they're going to do a direct, though. Not going to do a direct next month. Nintendo always does one every other month.
They've done one once every month before.
Did they? Oh.
For the first, when the Wii U first dropped, apparently, a lot of people tell me they did it every month, except for 1 month.
Yeah, but this time they're doing it like every other month. Nintendo's very unpredictable, so we don't know.
Who knows?
Sometimes I just don't see one coming out for February. I don't. And if it is,
Do
then
we have
I'm glad
a
I'm
game
wrong.
coming out in February?
Yeah, Kirby.
If it comes out for February, it'll just be for Devil's Third, nothing else.
Yeah, but if Devil's Third was going to be coming out like in February or in March, it would have been in the last direct.
They would have announced it by now. It's not coming out until later on down in the. I think it's going to be in the same spot as Bayonetta.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes. I think honestly this is the lineup. It's gonna be Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is gonna take February. Mario Party 10 is taking March. Xenoblade is taking April. And then Yoshi's Wally World is gonna take May. No, Splatoon is taking May. Okay. And then Yoshi's Wally World is taking June.
Wally?
Wally, whatever. And then I think Devil's Third may take a July. I think it may take July, if anything. And then Star Fox takes August.
And in that article, they're saying that they haven't announced some games, so who knows where those games are going.
E3, I think when we hear, because I think they're saving Devil's Third for a later time. Because the thing is Nintendo's plan is to release a game every month. So they're holding that game back on purpose. It may be done already, and it may come out. It could come out next month. You know, it could be coming out right now if it wanted to. But the thing is that I think Nintendo's really holding it back on purpose. They're waiting for E3 to announce it, and it's going to be coming out like in December, November, October. I think it's taking October, like Coupon said. And then there's also Star Fox, which we didn't see anything of yet. And they're going to show that at E3.
That's at E3, definitely.
That's at E3.
As well as Zelda. They'll do more at E3 for Star Fox and Zelda. They'll give a complete Nintendo Direct for Star Fox and one for Zelda as well. I believe they'll actually do one specifically for Devil's Third as well, and Blade Chronicles X as well. And I also know they're pretty sure they're going to do one for Splatoon because, I'm sorry, these is big games. They have to do directs for them. I just don't see why they wouldn't. So I just see directs for all of those. And that's 5 directs for 5 specific games that really need coverage, period.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
So if they got 5 directs that they need for 5 different games, we're automatically expected 5, directs. So you got Splatoon in May? So we'll probably get a direct sometime early May because Splatoon is technically scheduled for the end of May.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have DLC for something coming out that month.
We have DLC for Smash Brothers.
I think it's Smash Brothers or Hyrule Warriors, because they still got one more Hyrule Warriors DLC coming out from the season pass.
And Mario Kart 8 as well.
Mario Kart 8. I think it's the Mario Kart DLC actually. Now that I think about it, so I think so that's going to be out in the beginning of May. Mm-hmm. So they're probably going to either have a direct for Splatoon the following month to tell us about the DLC for Mario Kart and all the stuff for Splatoon.
Yeah, I think Splatoon.
And they might drop us a game that we know nothing about too. Who knows? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to stay optimistic because I
but you know what? I'm not going to be optimistic. I refuse to be optimistic. I want to be surprised. Because the thing is, I want to be proven wrong. Because it seems that every time whenever I get excited about something, I get freaking. It is a major ass disappointment. Like here I was excited as hell because when PlayStation did its E3 like back when the year that PlayStation was about to come out, and then they announced that it was going to be $400. They announced Kingdom Hearts 3 and all these freaking games. I'm like, oh my god, yeah! And then all of a sudden, this year, I mean, like 2014, just was so like what, like nothing really grabbed me, and then Nintendo won that, and then and because they were the only ones that were unique, even though that they're selling the same characters, but it was a uniqueness, because we were getting all these shooters and all these same colors of gray, black, and all this stuff mixed up, and it's like, I'm tired. I want something colorful. I want green. I want some orange there. Give me some variety. Come on, please. I mean, why did all your games gotta be so grim? But anyways, that's just me.
Aw, mini rant. It's mini rant, bro.
Mini rant. I don't know. Give me some color.
Well, for me, I'm gonna stay fairly optimistic. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. That's a different subject. Hopes ain't nowhere. My hopes is just in a cage somewhere locked up, so they don't go flying anywhere.
So you hope that they throw some keys out
quite
there,
low to the ground. They're humbled right now. My hopes. However, my optimism is pretty cool. It just lets me look at a positive side. And if they prove me wrong and things don't happen the way I think and they become quite negative, at least my hopes is already on the ground. So you ain't straight crushing my hopes. I'll be like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Move on with my life. It's whatever. But if things are happening out the way I thought, or even better, cool. Hopes can fly out of the cage and we're good to go. Party over here, make it rain. So that's just how I'm looking at it. Just trying to stay fairly optimistic about gaming in general, because it's a lot of negativity and everybody's all down and they're being cautious. Everybody's got their guard up, and there's nothing wrong with that. I completely agree. Keep your guard up. However, gaming shouldn't be taken too seriously. If you get disappointed, move on from that and just, it is what it is type of deal. Like, I mean, yeah, I've had some disappointments, and I'm just like, it's kind of sad, but whatever. Got more games I gotta catch up on. Whatever. No Man's Sky could be a great game. It's a very colorful looking game with nothing in it, though. I have yet to see. It looks good. It's just there's nothing else there. That's it. It just looks good, and I can't condone that.
Yeah,
I need more. I haven't seen any gameplay.
I just need.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm not an explorer. I'm not an explorer. I need something to do.
I don't mind exploring.
And I'm pretty sure there's stuff in No Man's Sky to do. But the thing is I don't know.
What is there?
But what is it? And the thing is I don't know. So
they say you go to different planets. They say you explore. That's cool. That's awesome. But what else? Is that it? Am I farming for something? Am I killing the animals there? Am I trying to find my spaceship? Am I running from a bounty hunter? Am I the bounty hunter? What the heck is the story? What's going on?
Maybe that's the whole point.
And that's where I'm confused. I need to know what my objective is. Who am I in the story? Is there an am I?
The thing is that the game is called No Man's Sky. So I'm assuming that you're the only person there, and you're just exploring space and different planets and different environments.
But didn't they say it was like you're online with other people and you meet them there or something?
Not that I know. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I am so confused. What, it's another Destiny?
Oh. Well, I hope not. I don't know. I just really...
Honestly, I don't know.
This is how I feel about the game. From what I have heard of it, it seems like there's a lot of possibilities with it, but because I have no information other than just hopes and dreams, I'm a little disappointed right now. I'm just like, okay, can you show us some gameplay? And they've showed us the same clip over and over again with slight differences, but it's the same freaking clip. You can't fool me. And if other people think it's a different clip, more power to you. It's the same freaking clip. Show me something different. I want to see some people. I need to know what I'm doing. Why am I going to this world? Who are you? What is that? What is?
Who are you?
Like. Peter can kiss my butt. Ghost is like,
God.
Peter's gonna, Peter
I'm gonna have to really research No Man's Sky, because to be honest, I have not researched it enough. I've seen the same trailer. That's all I
tried to research it.
I see nothing, but I haven't seen anything. But
it's like ghost information. I've tried to research the game. There's literally nothing but what I've already seen about it. And I'm just like,
But there has to be
go on
gameplay
with that.
videos of somebody playing it, right? Not the trailer that we've seen, but just people playing.
No, same trailer.
But
Same
I don't know.
thing.
But
Y'all never
you
seen
know, I'm
nothing
gonna,
new.
I'm gonna, I'm
Anybody
gonna, I'm
else
gonna
out
look
there seen
into it.
anything new? Point me to the direction of it so I can actually
Well,
get some
I'm
information.
gonna look into it and I'm gonna see, because you know what, I'm not giving that game enough credit. It could be like this amazing game, but honestly,
could
you know
be,
what?
but-
In a way, I would rather it be a sleeper hit and me say all these bad things about it, and then when I actually play it, it'd be the greatest game I've ever played, than for me to be like, oh, this game is the greatest thing in the world.
Cobra
And
TV.
then
All right, I got a confirmation. Go to Cobra
okay,
TV.
go over TV channel. There we go.
All right,
There
thank
we
you
go.
very much.
Thank you,
I
thank you,
appreciate
thank
that. I will definitely check that out.
Well, I have two other news stories I'd like to talk about. We're gonna go into the AAA title game. Uncharted, according to Walmart, said that it is slated for an October 1st release. I think it's just a placeholder though.
It's a
Even though that Uncharted 3 came out on November 1st, 2011. So it was like 1. But they were trying to keep it like a sequence type thing. So I don't know. So honestly, Uncharted 4, yeah, Uncharted 4.
What?
Uncharted 4 is coming
What
out.
about it?
Well, we know it's coming out in October, November. Honestly, I
Okay.
think it's November release. But anyways, that's besides the point. That wasn't even the big
Do
story.
you want to know our thoughts on it or something, or no?
Never. Unless you guys want to know.
No, I don't have any thoughts on it. I don't plan on getting it. I don't have PlayStation 4, so that's out of the question.
Okay, so yeah.
It might come out in October, because I'm thinking with October, I guess if Sony wouldn't want it to interfere with the next Call of Duty game in November.
Probably. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and speaking of Call of Duty, there's World at War 2 coming out.
Who? What?
World at War 2, I think, is confirmed to be the next Call of Duty.
Good, we're going to World War II days.
Sheep
Man.
everywhere will be flocking.
There'll be. Oh my god. Well, I'm excited. Well, you know what?
It's good.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna buy the game like 3-4 months later when it's really cheap, because I'm waiting. What else was I gonna say? Also, PlayStation Slim is in rumor, and there's even pictures about it, about a slimmer PlayStation 4. What was that?
What?
And not only that, they're also adding a stronger GDDR5 from Samsung processor. What?
I said that's why it makes me angry.
I know.
They come out with stuff after they product test things on us, the people who buy the original console.
Well, 19 million people bought the PlayStation 4 so far, and
Product testers.
and 19 million product testers. Now we got it. Now we're gonna get the real thing.
So it's actually, so you saying it's a faster, what you say?
It's like it's a faster processor or more RAM, so that way that the OS doesn't take as much RAM as it does. I think the OS takes like 2 gigabytes or something, and this is only gonna take like half of that. So it's gonna be like 1 something or something like that. So that way that they have more manpower to work on games and maybe have games that actually run at 60 frames per second. But what about the old people? What about the people who got the original PlayStation 4? Do we not get an upgrade?
No,
we
you
not
don't.
get an update? So we're screwed. So how are we going to play a 60 frames per second game if that's what they're doing, which I don't think they're going to be doing. I don't, because that would just cause outrage.
I think they might do it. They might jip all y'all that bought it day one. They don't care.
Well, lucky you, coupon, because that means that you
I'm not going to get it. I don't want it. I don't want the damn thing, so it ain't going to benefit me one bit. I don't plan on getting it, ever.
I don't think Sony would be that stupid to actually do that. I mean, PlayStation only been out, what, a year or something like that?
They've done it before, though.
Yeah.
Out this a slimmer version, but with a better processing power. I mean, I just don't see Sony actually doing it to, okay, so if the developers take the fuck word I'm trying to use. If they take advantage of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with the original? What's up with the fat PlayStation 4 then? You know, we still get the same visuals or frames or whatever, I just don't see Sony doing that. I really
Mm-mm.
don't. I mean, if they do make it faster, so they OS can run, a couple of gigs, free up a couple of gigs, okay, that's fine. But if you saying that this Slim is gonna do some shit that the fat one can't do, then that's crazy. Within just 1 year, that's ridiculous. Like I
Yeah,
would take this
it
shit in a
is.
minute.
It is. I mean, honestly, I would be so upset because that means that you have to pay more money. Because watch, it's going to be the same price.
Well, if
And
they
then you
do
can
do
trade
something
in.
silly like
If
that,
you
they
trade
need to
it
let you
in.
guys trade in or something,
Or
because
no,
that's just.
but the thing is, I don't look because the thing is that Xbox did something like that. When
Hmm.
Xbox 360 came out, there was that Red Ring of Death issues, and then they brought out other models, and then that still got Red Ring of Death issues, and then they added HDMI into the what was it, the Jasper model or the Elite
Hmm.
model? What was it?
Yeah.
It was the Elite model, and then they put HDMI added on there. The old Xboxes didn't have it. So the thing is, and then they brought out the Slim, and then the Super Slim, and then
But
you know.
Will, with that, I can understand with the 360. I had the 360 and it didn't have HDMI. So, but I still had the component HD. So I was fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then come out with another version that adds, what I'm saying, HDMI. To me, that's not like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that new Xbox now is doing something better
Hmm.
old can do, like game wise, you know what I'm saying, power wise. It's not power. So I was like, okay, it got HDMI, whoop de doo, but I still can play in HD. So it didn't matter to me that they added that. You know what I'm saying? Now if they talking about, oh, we shouldn't add, like 3 more gigs of RAM so developers can use and do this and more power. I'll be like, wait a minute, Sony, what the hell are you doing? It like I've only been out a year and you telling me to
Hi,
swim
Diddy.
better? Oh yeah, I'm trading it in a heartbeat. It's just gonna be Xbox One and Nintendo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly though, for me, I just learned my lesson just to never buy a console at launch. Like,
I
there's even
think
a song about it.
those people are saying that Xbox need to do something similar because it's such a weak, some
It
people,
is.
yeah.
It
But
is.
like you just said, that would be a rage of everyone, millions.
Yeah.
But
I say that's why the
what's
console
weak
cycle's gonna
about
be.
this is what I don't understand. I mean, enlighten me. Fill me in on some information. I don't get where people are saying that the Xbox One needs to be stronger. Like, what is it doing that it can't? You know, that the
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 is doing? What is it that it's not doing that the PlayStation 4 is doing right now? I'm talking about visually,
Not
gaming
features.
wise. What is it doing?
People are upset because it only renders at 900p, which is only like 180 pixels
80
off.
pixels. You cannot tell the difference
You
between.
But they
cannot
swear
tell
up
the
and down they
difference.
can.
But they swear that they can. And then the thing is that the problem with both consoles is that they feel that Xbox, because Xbox is holding the PlayStation 4 back, because that they're saying, oh, we can't have 60 frames per second in certain games because Xbox can't handle it.
Well,
So we don't want it to
the
be this way and
PlayStation
this.
But most of
not
the
really
time, it's
that
the
powerful
PlayStation that can't handle it.
as people
So
think it
I
is.
mean, yeah,
it's
but
either
people
or. It
think it
doesn't
does.
really matter. Either or.
Yeah,
The fact is, neither one can seem to handle any of this crap. You should be
yeah.
upset that they can't seem to get any one of these freaking consoles to do any of this stuff. When
Okay,
that's what they were boasting when they first came out. Oh, we could do 1080p, 60 frames per second, blah blah this, blah blah that, and now they both can't really do it.
so is
Like,
the PlayStation 4 games really in 1080p? Like, do we really know this, or is we just going by what these people are saying, or is we going by NeoGaf that puts shit on the machine? You know what I'm saying? That read pixels and count frames per second because. The last game they put on that was saying that was like a slowdown drop to 14, frames per second was what Bayonetta 2. But when people got it, didn't nobody say that the frame rate was dropping all the way down to 14 frames per second. So what's up with these? What's up with this machine that they so using that came out like 2 years ago? Like what did this website come from?
Well,
Like
patch updates are powerful sometimes, dirty. I know infamous Second Son had a patch where you can add the frame rate to make it faster.
What, like on
PS4, yeah.
on PS4?
You
Really?
sold yours so fast you didn't get it. So you didn't experience it. And I turned it to unlimited, so yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, let's talk about I have another topic for I forget. Are we done?
Alright. No, I mean we have enough for another story if you want.
It's just The Witcher. If you hear about it, like they've been showing gameplay about The Witcher, and
Yeah.
they're saying that The Witcher is going to come out with free DLC.
Woohoo!
So that's something that they said they want their audience, like true gamers, that they don't want to necessarily put stuff in the game, and they were just saying it to keep people to keep the game, like Will, he likes to trade in games. So
Yeah.
they'll actually keep it because they'll get free DLC, and
Exactly.
they won't feel gypped in any way. They'll get all the content. But I heard that like someone else said it's just small stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
but they still
it's
make
gonna
you
be
pay
small
for it.
stuff, probably
Yeah,
like costumes
some
and
other
things like
companies,
that.
yeah.
But still, I mean, like if they add like a whole story pack and they make that for free, I'm like, ooh, I hope other companies follow suit because people will be talking about The Witcher and all this other stuff. And so I hope that other companies follow suit. The thing is that I'm not a fan of DLC. I never really am. I never really was. There are certain games where I will fall for it, like Smash Brothers in a damn heartbeat. Mario Kart 8, yes. I mean, but like other games, no. Like not for Destiny, no. I mean, like the thing is that you have to give me enough of something for me to justify that the purchase needs to be worth it later on. I don't want to play a 20-hour game to be told that 40 hours of it was cut off because I have to pay for it in $40 increments. I refuse. No. That's not fair. And you know what?
Mini rant.
Mini rant, that is done. I'm done. DLC, angry, and you know what? I'm glad that they're making a stand and I don't care. It's free DLC. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. But whatever.
I may actually be interested.
At least they're not gonna make you pay for a character that's $15. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Other games.
Oh, wait, they did not fix that yet? They did not fix that. Did not enough fans backlash on that?
No, they're not. They're keeping it for all I hear. I haven't heard anything
So it's
new.
still $14 for one monster.
So basically, you're telling your consumers that's interested in this game, hey, the game is near complete, but hey, check this out. We got some DLC. Now, if you want this monster called Grimlock, you're going to have to pay $15 for it. Now, he's like one of the strongest ones in the game, so pay $15. Instead of just saying, you know what, we're adding these monsters, or you have to do the unthinkable to unlock this monster. You know what I'm saying? Like old school. Don't tell me about DLC and the game is not out. Because basically what you're doing, them characters, those clothes, monster is already on the disc. I'm just paying for you to unlock it for me. That's it.
Free to play.
What I would like to see though is with DLC is like, okay, look, or pre-order bonuses, because it's a pre-order bonus thingy. You got to pre-order the game in order to get that a specific character or that specific monster for one of the packs. But anyway, my thing with DLC, okay, so you got DLC. Whatever happens to being able to unlock it, make it in the game that we can still unlock that character, but we really got to do some serious work, some serious grinding, something that's gonna piss people off, and maybe it'll push them to buy the game. But those who have a heart of gold and who are like, look, I'm on board for this, I'm going to unlock this stupid little character, it's happening. Give them something to work for. The old school gamers, the real hardcore gamers, whatever you want to call them, they'll work for that character. They'll grind. They'll do what they need to do to unlock it. Everybody else who's a little lazy, not in the mood, whatever the case may be, they'll purchase the character. But at least there's options. I don't know. Maybe that'll help.
Honestly, but they've been doing that. They did have stuff like that in DLC where you have to do like crazy, but it's insane. They make it so impossible to the point where you're like, I'll just pay the $15 to save me all that damn time. The thing is that what they should do is like what Dirty said. Don't announce DLC when the game is releasing. You do what Nintendo did, wait 3 months or 4 months after the fact, and then you announce that DLC is coming out. And you know what? Like, seriously, like, wait a few months. Let us enjoy the actual game. Don't make us worry about DLC already.
I don't know. It's just when you announce DLC, it's like
that means that the game wasn't finished.
Yeah, it's like you're telling me that, oh well, we have DLC. Why? Like, aren't you done? Aren't you completing the game soon? Like, why do you have DLC before the game is done? You're basically telling me you need money to finish your game.
Pretty much.
So why would I purchase a game?
And it's depressing. It's depressing, and these companies like to rip us off, and I hate that.
Like I don't have a problem with DLC. I really don't
You
have.
don't?
If done right. If you can do it right.
If it's done right, and you give me a complete game, and I enjoy the story, or I'm enjoying the multiplayer, and you come out and be like, you know what, we're going to add a story, a backstory to the character, or to one of the characters that was in the game. Now that I don't mind. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, because that character that I bumped into, you know what I'm saying, they was kind of weird or whatever, they were strange, but they was cool, but I can play as that character now and get his or her backstory, then I don't mind buying it. I don't mind $15, $20, you know what I'm saying, for another 20 hours, of gameplay, you know what I'm saying, to the same character or somebody else, but don't just throw stuff out there, be like, hey, you know what, you want a new headband, some sunglasses, and a pair of gym shoes? Give us $8.99. Like, really? Like, that should game for you to unlock.
Yeah. Like, don't make DLC unlockable type of, unlockable worthy stuff like skins and maps and things. Like, let us unlock that in the game. Like he said, give me a full, complete story about another character you might have bumped into or something, or you might want to know something about. That would be awesome. 20 extra hours worth of gameplay, another story, all that good stuff. You might run into extra characters there too. That's awesome. I think that's perfect DLC. I don't mind spending $20 for that because it's like essentially a second game on top of it. And how they're doing with the infamous Second Light or whatever, that was like what? That was a DLC separate from the game.
Yeah, it was separate.
Why can't we have those type of why can't we have those type of games? Here's a secondary story of that game you just played. It's what, $5, $10? I don't know how much it costs, but
it's free on the PlayStation Plus store right now.
So there you go. $15. Oh, so I mean, see, that's pretty cool. It's $15 for it regularly. So cool. That's cool. That's something different. And you don't need the actual game to play it either. So.
Yeah.
Even better, if you're not interested in the full game story and you just want to check out some random character in that game, you can go ahead and buy that for $15, play it for like, I don't know, maybe 15 hours, 20 hours, who knows, however long it is, and you're done. And then it might intrigue you to actually buy the actual game or something, but but I can't get on board with that other crap.
I would have liked to add DLC for the first God of War. Now, the first God of War was on the PS2, but we didn't have that back then. But for Santa Monica to actually do it, because I would like to know the backstory of Kratos' brother, because his brother was mentioned in part 1.
Yeah.
His brother died, so, like, I would like to know, or maybe just back to when Kratos was with his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did his brother have to die? Or who killed his brother? Did the gods kill him?
Actually, they did make a game with Kratos' brother. If you play God of War: Ghost of Sparta, that's the story of his brother.
Okay. Now, see, that's the only one I did not play.
So that one explains the story of his brother.
PSP for some reason. I don't know why, but I picked up Chains of Olympian, but I didn't pick up Ghost of Sparta. So now
they also have it on. They have the remake on the PS3, so you can just get yourself the PS3 remake and just play that. Or unless if they re-release the remake of the remake of the remake, then you can get that too. I mean, because Ghost of Sparta explains the story of Kratos, and well, I don't want to spoil. I'm not going to spoil it, but anyways, yes, Kratos' brother is in there, and it does explain everything. Even Kratos' mother is in there.
His mother?
His mother! His mama! Yes, his mother's in there.
No!
But I'm not saying nothing.
No, don't spoil it.
I'm not saying no more.
I'm exposing myself. No, I have not played as well. I've only played one God of War game, and I don't even know which one that is.
Yeah.
It's probably it was on the PSP, so it's probably why I don't like the God of War games.
It's like God of War is like so wow. The thing is that I want another God of War, but then again, I don't want it to be another backstory. I want it to be a continuation, but how can you continue where 3 left off? You know?
I mean, I don't know. Make a new character or something, maybe.
I mean, yeah, they
Make
could
a female character this time or something.
called
Let her be.
Heavenly Sword.
Have 2 characters. Well, I know Heavenly Sword, but screw that. Something better. Get a chick who's like badass or something.
Well, no, she was badass.
Or some twins, a twin brother and sister team, tag team, or something. You know, they got a freaking story they can go off of. It's using Greek mythology or something, ain't it? I don't know. There you go. You got plenty of people to go off of.
He don't kill everything in the Greek. He done killed everybody.
Yeah, I mean, well,
all the gods, everybody.
People that ever played.
Well, that's their fault. No more God of War.
Well, that game came out in 2009. If you have not played it yet, then I have every right to spoil it.
I don't care. I'm just being silly.
But because in God of War 3, spoiler alert.
Don't
Kratos killed everybody. He killed everybody, every god you can think of. He even killed himself. There's nothing you can really do with it to forward it because he already ruined it.
That's why they did that. They wanted to make sure they didn't have to touch that game again.
Well, yeah, probably. Because that game was like cursed. It was like the director. It was a new director every game. I'm like, really? So that game was kind of like cursed.
Yeah, so the last director
I don't know.
Kill everyone.
Well, no, because the first director was just he made the God of War series, and then he kind of wrote for the second one, and then the second one, in my personal opinion, was one of my favorite God of Wars, but 3, oh my god, just took it over the top. I'm like, but yeah, go to Egypt. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, there you go. Go to Egypt. Egypt gods of war.
Kill Ra, or you can also do
Kill Ra.
Roman mythology. You can do the Roman side of things, or you can do
Chinese,
feudal Japan,
Japanese.
I mean, seriously, there's so many things you can go with it. Even though we're taking it to an Assassin's Creed route, you know.
No, never mind. I take that back. Don't make him more. Kill him off. He's done. We're done. Moving on.
I would love a feudal Japan Assassin's Creed. Now, that would be insane. You know what? I would want to play it.
Prince of Persia back. I just want Prince of Persia back. Screw Assassin's Creed. It's over.
Prince of Persia already lived its.
No, not because they could do better with it now. It has more. There could be more life put into it.
Playing the Forgotten Sands.
I have played it and it's fine, but they could have did better. But freaking Ubisoft was thinking about Assassin's Creed, and that's what sucks.
All right. Well, I guess we'll end the episode here.
Save the prince!
Oh my lord.
I'm going to start a new movement. Hashtag save the prince.
A Russian God of War. I would love to take out Putin. I don't care. Even in the new Call of Duty, I would just love it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Gamers Nation 1234. We are going to do the final segment where we advertise ourselves. And then yes, even though that we already introduced ourselves, we're going to advertise ourselves, just in case if you caught the show late. So let's start with Dirty with the blue hair. Advertise yourself.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dirty, and you can find me at the Old Dirty 33. That's my channel. You know, just talking about, gaming stuff, unboxing, yada yada yada.
All right. Next we have Coupon, who wants to save the prince and start a movement. Advertise yourself.
Coupon Stripes here, Gaming Diva, and hashtag save the prince. We're starting a new movement. Bring back Prince of Persia exclusive to the Wii U. Hashtag fan host. Anyway,
really?
Yeah,
really. Wii U though.
but yeah, that'll be interesting. But anyway, I've been a little stagnant in my posting on my channel, moving. So yeah, gameplay videos will be coming back, all sorts of things. I might have a rant tomorrow about amiibos. I don't know yet, but things are coming. I'm just slow in between transition and moving, so bear with me. Hashtag save the prince.
Okay, we got the 20 hashtags of Save the Prince. So let's see if you could spread it, but let's not make it exclusive to just the Wii U.
No, make it exclusive to the Wii U. They got Assassin's
Let
Creed.
the love spread.
No, they got Assassin's Creed all over. Hi, Miss K.
I was Cat. Next we have Lynn. If you're there, advertise yourself. Lynn.
She's asleep.
Oh, God. No, she's just probably away or maybe talking on a cell phone or something. Well, anyway, I'll do it for her. Hi, I'm Lynn. You can follow me on iPod 1 Reviewer. That's the number, iPod 1 Reviewer. And I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to me and watch my videos and enjoy. Love you.
Good job, Will. Good job.
Did I do it right? Well, do you want to officially advertise yourself?
Go ahead. You did good.
Okay, all right. You're welcome,
You
Lynn.
did so well, though.
And
Is
we
this
have...
what years of friendship bring me?
Lynn. I'm so sorry. I was thinking off the spot. I just don't know.
You did good, Will. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lynn. Anytime. I'll try not to butcher it. But anyways. Next we have Trent. Advertise yourself.
Hello, I'm Trent from the Trent Network.
Nothing? No new videos? Nothing to
Every
advertise?
time. I'm just Trent.
I'm Trent from the Trent Network. Watch my
You don't have
videos.
anything? Nothing up. Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
No. Okay, he's Trent, y'all.
Will!
Advertise yourself.
Thank you. Hi, what's up, guys? I am Will, and if you guys are interested, I'm planning on right now. I'm doing a playthrough of Infamous First Light. If you guys are interested, I'm doing a whole platinum on it, but I'm not gonna be posting up the videos until I'm done with the game. So I'm going to be doing a lot of games that were from last year that you guys probably already played and you guys are not even interested in it. But I'm going to be putting my own commentary in the video, so if you guys want to hear what I think about the game as I play the game, you are more than welcome to watch it. And you can find that at The Will of Gaming, all one word, The Will of Gaming. Hi, Miss K! Then there's also... then you can also follow me. I'm doing a daily vlog that really doesn't have nothing to do with video games. It's just an experiment that I'm doing, where I do a vlog literally every single day, and then that's all I'm doing. So if you guys want to follow me, talk about my life and how boring it is or whatever, you guys are more than welcome to watch it at, you can follow it. It's the channel, it's my actual name. It is William Sosa. So follow that if you guys are interested, and love you guys lots. And we're going to end this podcast. Bye-bye. We are out. Good night.
Save the
And we
Prince.
hope to see you next... Save the
Save the Prince and Kratos.